Hello, Floss Tube. We are back.
Finally.
Yes, after almost a month or maybe a month of being gone. We had plans on being back sooner, but
We've had snow,
snow,
we've had
flu.
floods, we've had flu, we've had no power,
Yes,
we've had what else has been going on?
several things have gone on that have kept us from coming back. But we're back today, so welcome to our channel.
Number 3.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is episode number 3. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. If you're new to our channel, we hope that you enjoy what you see. So, my name is Diana,
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Sherry.
and we make up what we call Bluegrass Blessings cross stitch shop, but this channel, which is called Bluegrass Blessings. So, we're a small shop in Greenup, Kentucky. If you're ever around this way, we would love to have you stop into our shop. You can see this is our framing room back here. These are some of the pictures that we have either stitched or framed. And so we are not only a cross stitch shop, we also frame as well. So, but this is a floss tube about our stitching. So,
We do a lot of that.
yes, so we will get right into that with our whips, our works in progress. So, who wants to start us out this
Sure,
evening?
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay, this project here that I just picked this up this month. Hopefully I'll get it done for spring. We'll see. I never hold myself to that stuff. This is a Glendon Place, and this is the Easter basket. Let's see if we can get that on there without that glare. There it is. Okay, this is a real pretty piece. A lot of block color.
We saw this at market one year and it was beautiful.
Yeah, they have some gorgeous pieces in there. So that's where I'm at.
Don't know if you can tell, but this is sparkly fabric. It's a 28 count.
Yeah, and this is done with sulkies.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Sulky threads.
yeah, and it does have some beading on it, which I haven't gotten to the beading yet. But
And there are some specialty threads too, right? Like Rainbow
yes,
Gallery.
there's a couple rainbow galleries.
Most Glendon places usually have some specialty threads and beading and stuff like that in them. So,
Okay, now my next piece I do not have a pattern for that I can show because originally this was a free pattern, but it is now. You could purchase the book, and this is by Jeanette Douglas. And this is the months of the year.
bouquets.
Yeah. The bouquet for each month. And this is a really fun stitch too.
And it is much more gorgeous than what's showing up on my screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to tell what they really look like.
the fabric is actually a really pale yellow.
Yeah.
And you can find this border online, or you could if you want to do it all together like Sherry is.
Don't know what's in the book. I haven't looked at the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, these borders were all free that you could
Download if you
download
wanted to do
those.
it. Of course, you can do them each individually and put them in like a little dough bowl or something like that. But if you wanted to do them all together, you could. There was a border that you could download and put them all together.
Okay, and the next one, these are just the ones I've been working on since the last time we were together. This one here is a Rose of Sugars, and this is Hands Across the Sea. And I've done a little bit of work on her, not a whole lot.
Now, this little girl was how old?
4.
4 when she did this. I find this amazing that they would be able to do something like this.
And this is what I've got so far. It's actually pretty bright for a sampler, but I like the colors. I think she was obviously a very intelligent young lady.
Now, she's doing that on a 28 count wabi-sabi
Yeah.
fabric that we picked up at market last year. Sherry did a conversion to a Versoix
Yes.
silks.
Did.
It's a good one because there's only what 5 colors.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
There's not a lot of colors, and so if you wanted to try silks, it was a good one to try the silks out on. Um, so it calls for Swaddle J or 103s. But we have the Versoix here in the shop. So she did a conversion and it
Yeah.
looks really good.
Yeah, and I really enjoy working with the silk too. It really
Yeah, it's really
feels
great.
nice.
Once you go silk, you're not going to want to go back.
quick.
Yeah, but it's a good introduction for silk
Yes.
also because you're not investing a whole lot of money, but
Yeah.
the sample is going to look gorgeous on
Yeah.
your wall.
All right.
Me next?
You want to go next?
I'll go next. This is And Be Kind, right? And Be Kind to One Another. Oops. By Needlework Press. And I just started this week, so it's not a grand start, but there it is. It's on
This week.
Seraphim Fabrics. It's a 28 count chai, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
That's came in our Fabric of the Month club, and it's just really nice to work on. So
Yes.
Lagana stitches up beautifully.
We have a Fabric of the Month club here at the shop with Seraphim Fabrics. It's one of my favorite fabrics, and we all three are members in that club.
Good way to up your stash.
Yes, and we might as well be a member. I mean, we're going to buy a piece when it comes in anyway, so might as well just go ahead and
Yeah.
and so we love.
Yeah. What is that? Fear of losing out, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So,
That's all my whips.
oh, you little dirty dog. Okay.
Some this week.
Ah, Lord. She finished one
I
actually.
finished.
So,
I
Yeah.
got several finishes here.
well, I had the flu, so I haven't worked on as much as I normally do. So, but I did pull out A Shepherd's Song by Plum Street. I love the house in this and the sheep, of course. And this is done on a Seraphim. It's a 32 count antique lace. And
Those are pretty.
I absolutely love. Now, I changed some of the colors in this. The border flowers and stuff are not the called for, the vine and everything. We didn't have the called for when I started, so I just made mine up.
The wrinkles are custom too. We really should have ironed.
I don't iron. Then the next one, I started this a few years ago, and actually, the reason I started it was Floss Tuber Needle and Flax had showed her finished piece, and I thought, oh, I love this. I love Little House on the Prairie, and so mine are all stuck together. And so this is a heartstring sampler, and it's a Prairie Life sampler, and it is based on Little House on the Prairie. It's even got the mules and the family and
Got your
everything.
dog Jack.
Yes. And so I started this, and this is actually on a piece of chai as well, but it's 32 count. And
That looks really nice.
as you can see, I've got the bear, I've got the cabin. So I've been working on that top band, and I love it. I love working on it. So I pulled this one out when I was sick. It's a nice stitch. It's got a lot of block coloring in it. You can just stitch and not have to really think about things. And when I was sick, I didn't want to think about it. Then last year at market, I picked up this one. I love this is it's by Pansy Patch, and it's Bluebirds and Bluebells. And I absolutely loved it stitched up. It's amazing.
It is beautiful.
Stitched up. And it is on Winter's Brew by R&R. One of my very favorite fabrics. Probably why I like stitching on it so much.
That is pretty.
And
I like that one.
Yeah. This is where I'm at. Can you see it?
Yeah, these colors are incredible. Is this the called for?
Yes, these are
Yeah.
the called for.
Yeah,
It really pops on this fabric.
yeah, it really does. It's beautiful.
So I love working on it. It's not too bad to work on, and it really is a beautiful, beautiful piece. The picture doesn't do it justice. So worked on it while I was not feeling so good. And then for my birthday, I started two things. I watched Carol Saltbox Stitcher, and she did a Blackbird parade. And if you have not watched it, you need to go watch it. because it was very inspiring and very motivating. So, of course, I love Blackbird Designs. They're my favorite designer. Um, and so I started this. I had started this once before, but I didn't like the fabric I'd started it on. So I restarted it. It's Merrily, Merrily We Welcome Spring. And I started it on a 40 count X Jude. And this is where I'm at.
That's really pretty too.
So I'm up there in the corner working on my border. And I love this fabric. X Jude is probably up there with Seraphim and R&R. And then I also started another Blackbird for my birthday. It was my birthday. I could start as many as I wanted. Not that that ever stops me because it
She doesn't
doesn't.
need a birthday.
No,
She doesn't need an excuse.
I don't need a reason. But Carol Saltbox did have a lot, so it just inspired me.
It's Carol's fault.
Yes, it's Carol's fault. We live in Hope. I had this one kitted for quite some time, but hadn't found a fabric. So we had some fabric come in. It's old stationery, and I thought that will look so good
Sometimes.
with this. It's 40 counts.
I love the look of stitches on 40 count.
You can
Yeah, you can see it. It's just
see it. It's a very
Started raining.
pretty fabric and stitches.
it is pretty.
So those are all the whips that I have worked on since last we saw each other.
I just want to say real quick, if you see a pattern and you like it, and you're like, oh, I really like that, but I don't know about getting it. I'm telling you, will not be disappointed if you get it, take it home and stitch it. Because if you like it, well, once you see it stitched, you're gonna love it. It's incredible
Yeah.
the difference in seeing a pattern and stitching it. I mean, that's what sells me. I can go in a shop and look at patterns that I've looked at 1,000 times and be like, yeah, I mean, I like it, but then it's just like, might as well get it.
That's what FlossTube is all about, is enabling each other to stitch these things and everything. So hopefully that's what we hope, is that you see something here
Yeah.
that you will want to stitch yourself. So
Yeah.
all right, finishes. Does anybody?
That would be
I brought some finishes, but she finished some things too. So
Well, I brought this into the shop. This is some wool I spun. It's not perfect, but it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It says on there what it is.
it is 70% gray merino and 30% silk. It is color flamingo Alexandria woolery.
Can I touch it?
Yes.
Oh, pretty.
It is 2-ply.
It's about 4 ounces. I've been bringing in some of my stuff. The more optimistic spinners would call this artisan yarn.
It's beautiful.
Because it is imperfect, but I've just been bringing in some because it's kind of stacking up. And the sweater I'm wearing, I finally got it crocheted.
Now, you need to look at this detail. So you've got your scallop sleeves and your nice detailing around your neck and everything. So she crocheted all of this herself. So
it was a free pattern online. It was very easy. What makes your projects is good yarn. And this yarn is by Plymouth Yarn. It's called Moon Shadow. Don't know if you can see it. It's not called for, but it's what I had, and I really liked it. And this is baby alpaca. Yep, baby alpaca and cotton. So it feels really good.
And the cotton is what gives it a nice drape.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very nice.
So my actual cross stitch finish, and I forgot to bring the pattern, is this one. It is the sister project to the other Needlework Press, and this is called All Things Be Diligent. Exceedingly diligent. It's hard to read the backside of it.
Don't ask me to read it.
But I did get it finished. I did make a few changes. It's the called for DMC, except for on the swan, because it didn't show up. I had to change my white. And this little yellow door and whatever this little yellow thing is supposed to be this color, but I ran out, so I got something close.
She did a good job.
She did a good job. It is pretty.
And this is on the chai that we received from Seraphim's Fabric of the Month Club. And that's what started all this craziness. Now I'm addicted.
Pretty soon you'll be just like me with the fabric.
Now these finishes I did not stitch. One of the ladies who comes into the shop stitched some things so I could practice finishing. So I made strawberries this morning.
Oh yeah, you guys see how pretty these are.
I made lots of mistakes, but I learned a lot. We'll do better next time.
Now these are from Erica Michaels, her strawberries, the Christmas. So look how cute.
They are cute.
Very cute. Look very cute in a little dough bowl or something like that. Very, very cute. Stacy did a great job.
Susie also stitched this one. I have no idea where she got the pattern, but it hangs on the cabinet door. This cabinet is full of Susie finishes.
Yes. We have a wonderful stitcher who loves to stitch models and things for us, and
She just
she does
doesn't like to finish.
she does a wonderful job.
She does
There's
really
some
nice job.
pillows that she brought in. Now Susie is hilarious. You have to meet her. She photocopied
There you
her stitching, where she wanted her rickrack and where she wanted the fabric, and brought me in the photocopy and said, "Can you make it look like this?"
go.
So I tried.
She did a very
Yeah,
good
those
job.
are really pretty.
So you can
She
show
did a
her.
nice job picking out the fabric and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got great finishing ideas.
Yeah.
She has a good eye for color
She
and
does.
fabrics and
Yeah, she
everything.
definitely
And
does.
she's just a funny little lady, fun to be around.
Yes, she is.
So
Yes,
that
she
is the extent of all of my work lately.
Now, this is not something that we finished, but one of our customers here
Mhm.
finishes, and we just have to show him and brag about him because this is the praiseworthy Sunflower Farm stacker that was released last year at market. This year, they're releasing a Stars and Stripe stacker.
Yeah, look at Uncle Sam.
That's Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam, and but look how cute he is. I mean, he is just adorable. And Connie, who's the one who stitched this for us, brought him in and we also have her Chili Willy.
There's a mouse in his pocket.
Yes, he has a little mouse in his pocket. Um, but she did a wonderful job. This is the called for fabric and the floss and everything, but did such a great job. So we wanted to brag on him this evening. Um, if you order these, if you get them when market is from the actual praiseworthy stitches, they come with the spool that goes down through the middle of him to make him stand up. If you order them aftermarket, they don't come with the spools. We usually try to find them at antique shops and stuff
Yeah.
to find the right size and everything, but just really cute finish. So we wanted to show that. And then I pulled out some finishes I'd done years ago when I first started really getting into Blackbird Designs. These are their stockings. They have monthly stockings they used to come out with. And in these little books, there's 3 different stockings. So on this one, I did this little stocking down here. And I did it in green. I'm showing this one.
Okay.
So I did him in green. I brought him in so Stacy can finish him for me. She loves me. So,
Okay, we'll see.
so I've done that one. And then in this one is the Christmas one. I did this one up here, the Old Lang Song. And there you can see that one. These are on 28 count. I think it was just a Joplin that I did these on.
Those are so cute.
And I couldn't find the one that this one came out of. But it was just a real pretty red. And then this one, oh yeah, here it is. There it is. There's the one. I did that one out of. And then this one, I did violets. Very cute little stocking. If you ever watch Brenda and the Cereal Starter, Brenda has where she did all these little stockings. She's the one that inspired me, and she had the cutest little tree that she would hang her stockings on. And then there is one booklet called Tis Halloween. And this has, I think, 8 or 10 different stockings in it for Halloween. And I did this one. And there she is.
Cute, cute.
So I did bring in some finishes today.
Very cute.
So those are all my lovely little stockings that just need to be made into stockings. All right. Sherry, you got any finishes?
Sherry does not have finishers.
You're hearing thunder. Having a storm all of a sudden.
All right. Sorry if it's loud. Yeah, I do not have any finishes, but I do have my market start. Are we showing that?
Yes.
Just go right into plans then.
Okay.
Okay. So every year for market, since I've been going, and Sherry's, no, I meant for you to bring the fabric.
I'll go get my fabric.
Sorry.
Every year since I've been going to market, and Sherry's went with me every year, I always do a market start. Something fun to do while we're at market and everything is to start something new because I love to start all the things, and Sherry does too. So this year
Sherry doesn't have a choice a lot of times.
So this year we conned Stacy into it too, to starting with us too. So we decided to do a Glendon Place start because we all love Glendon Place. We always love going into their booth. I didn't realize they're not going to be at market this year, but we decided to do Stacy's favorite story, Halloween story, is Sleepy Hollow, the legend of Sleepy Hollow. And so we decided to do
It almost came back to get me. Whoop, this way. There it is.
That's good.
the Headless Horseman.
It's beautiful stitched up. It's got lots of beads and a few special.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece, and you can order the embellishment pack that will make your life a lot easier than trying to hunt stuff down.
Comes with the beads, the specialty threads, and the 1 carat water lily in it.
Yeah. Now the other thing we did was we're not going to go with the recommended fabric. We found our own.
Yes.
Isn't that pretty? Doesn't that just look like scary Halloween? Whoops.
This is from Seraphim. It's 28 count,
Yes.
and it's called Minerva. And so we decided that I had gotten this fabric in around Christmas. It was one of her
Maybe.
colors.
Yeah,
I
somewhere
wanted
in
to
there.
see what it looked like. And we
Right.
got it in, and I really liked it. And we were talking about this piece starting it, and Sherry's like, well, why don't we start Sleepy Hollow on that? And we were like, yeah, why not? So we've got our fabric, we've got our patterns, and now I've realized there's a lot of backstitch.
And she doesn't like beads. I don't know why she's doing this.
Well, there's not a lot of beads in it, but there is a lot of backstitch in this thing. One of the ladies that I like to stitch with, Lisa in South Carolina, she started and she sent me a picture of the backstitch, and I'm like, oh my.
Why'd she do that?
I was like,
You would have figured it out eventually,
I
right?
thought, well, I don't know if I could do this or not, but
She can do it.
The backstitch actually goes pretty quick.
It's just kind of tedious, but yeah, you'll be fine.
It'll come to life. Look
Yeah.
at Connie's boat.
Yeah,
Her pirate ship. Yeah.
that she moaned and groaned about
She
the
did.
whole entire time.
Yeah, but that had a lot. This doesn't have that much.
Yes, it does.
Not compared to that. It does.
It'll
We'll
be
see.
fine. It'll be fine.
She'll be all right.
Yeah, she'll live.
Mine probably won't have as much backstitching as theirs.
So you have plans.
Yes, my plan is to do that.
Just this is your plan?
Oh, yeah. And my other plan is
Just trying to move her along. She's still recovering.
now I want to show my bag.
That's pretty.
That
This
is a very
is
pretty
a
bag.
Jane Austen bag print from Sherry So Sweet on
I'm sweet, but it's not me.
Etsy. Now, I don't want you all to send bags or anything like that. But if you want a good bag, this is a good project bag. I will say that. So it has a nice little scissor fob type of thing that you could scissor pull fob thing that you could pull. So you could definitely, this is a nice bag, so I just want to show it. But this is my plan at some point this March is to start Sarah Milthorpe. Um, I've had this kitted for a while. I have the Swaddell J silks to stitch it with. Um, it'll be the first time I've used these silks before,
Pretty, pretty.
Those are pretty.
and I'm very excited about it. I thought I was going to just use antique white to stitch it on, but since we've been in this Fabric of the Month club, I'm kind of waiting to see what comes that I might stitch it on that. And there is some over one in this, and if I'm going to do over one, I'm going to do it on 32 count. I'm not going to do it on 40 count because I'm just not that tough. I'm just not. I know where my weaknesses lay, and that is one of my weaknesses. I can't do no. So and I had 40 count antique white in there, and then Stacy pointed out that the words were over one to me, and so I thought, well, that's not going to happen. So anyway, so that is my other plan, is to do that. Now, I will tell you one of the reasons why I'm starting Narissa, or not starting Sarah Milthorpe, is because of Narissa's stitching
lifestyle. I think.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
She's a floss tuber. If you have not watched her and you like samplers,
Mhm.
you need to go watch her. Her wall
Yeah.
is amazing.
Envious. Envious.
It is beautiful, of all her framed samplers.
They're not new.
No. And
Oh, for the sofa size.
yes, and she is working on Sarah Milthorpe right now. And so that has really made me want to get mine out and start working on it. So it's beautiful. But if you've not watched her, you need to.
Yeah, she's incredible. I don't know how old she is, but for what she's got on her wall, she's got to be 90.
Yeah, I mean,
She isn't, but she,
yes,
she,
or
you
she
know,
stitches like,
she doesn't sleep.
yeah.
She started when she was 3 or something.
Yeah, it is amazing. She
Yeah.
also has like a fancy lady wall too that is like all these mirabilias. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
But if that, I wanted to just tell you all about her. If you like samplers, you need to go watch her.
Yeah, she's
So,
really cool.
This is my next plan. I was digging around in my filing cabinet of patterns. I really don't remember why, but this one jumped out at me, and I just think that's so pretty. And I haven't pulled the threads yet, and I have got it with Old Stationery, I believe. This Fabric of the Month club might have not have been a good idea.
It's a wonderful idea.
But when the Fabric of the Month, or when this came, I thought, well, we'll just have to put that on there.
and she gets a half yard.
Yeah, I do get a half because I do 28 and I like big samplers and I just can't help it.
Cannot lie.
And I cannot.
And we also wanted to shout out, not that we should shout out anybody, but if you've never watched Kindred Stitcher, she's another one that we like to watch. She does samplers as well, but she does some other little small things.
Yeah.
She's very big into patriotic. If you like patriotic stitching, she
Yeah.
does a lot of patriotic stitching.
And she quilts too.
And she quilts too. And she does project bags as well. Every once in a while, she'll sell her project bags and stuff on her Instagram account.
Yeah,
And
she's very talented.
I've never
too.
looked into being able to purchase one, but I'm sure they're well made. So, and then the Contented Stitcher Kim actually started following us, and I messaged,
Wow.
I was messaged the girls, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have another floss tuber following us. Oh my gosh.
Well, we appreciate absolutely everyone who
Yes.
spends their time with us, but it was just kind of like, ooh.
Yes, it was we were very flattered by the fact that she would follow us. But if you've never watched her, definitely go watch her. She's somebody that inspired me to be like, if I only like the house and something, then just stitch the house.
Yeah, she's really good at that.
And she's a
Change your colors, make it all pink. You know.
yes, she's amazing.
Fearless.
Do you, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and seems to be a very kind person as well. So
Yeah. It's nice to have a place to go to share our our love of cross stitch, because I mean cross stitchers are just a special group of people, and no one gets you like another cross stitcher.
Right.
Our love of it is just, I mean, it's crazy, and no one else, like my husband, he don't want to hear it. He doesn't, I mean, he respects it, but he doesn't, he doesn't understand. Just doesn't understand, other stitchers get you, they get, how come you get so excited? How come you collect patterns? How come you collect fabric?
Well, and we are blessed here at our store. We have a great community of stitchers that come in and stitch basically all week long, but
Yeah.
on Saturdays in specifically, they come in and they stitch, and we have a great time with them. And so
Yeah.
we're very blessed uh, to have that here. But we know, some people don't have that. You don't
Yeah.
have a community close to you. And so that's one reason why we started doing floss tubes is so if you are out there and you do feel alone, to let you know that you're not alone. There are other
Yeah.
cross stitchers out there that are just as crazy and have 100 whips and everything going, and it's okay. So that's the great thing about floss tube is you get to uh, fellowship with other cross stitchers that you wouldn't necessarily be able to in any other way.
Right.
Like I said, we're blessed. We have some that come in to our shop, and we have a great group of ladies that
Sure do.
Yeah.
are wonderful.
Yeah.
And
It's nice with all the character that we have. We have a lot
yeah,
of character coming through the shop,
yes,
and it's wonderful to see the stuff that people stitch, the ideas. I've learned more from the people than
yeah,
working in the shop.
oh yeah,
Because I mean,
yeah,
we've got some ladies who've been stitching forever, plus even new people, because
Yeah.
there's new stuff coming out, new ideas, new gadgets. So
and
it's
they're
nice.
fearless.
Yeah,
New
absolutely.
stitchers are just fearless.
Yeah,
Yes, and it's so exciting.
yeah,
You know,
Yes,
it kind of rekindles your fire.
yeah.
exactly. And the great thing about our stitchers too here is they're welcoming. I mean, if you're new and you're close to us and you want to come stitch, we have a great group that would welcome you with open arms.
Yeah.
In fact, they'll talk your leg off and might not let you leave, but they just get so excited when we have new people come in and everything. And so, but we are very blessed here. And with Market this year, we're going to be going and we'll be leaving next Thursday.
Yeah.
This will be our fourth year,
Fourth. Yeah.
fourth year to go. We get excited about that.
Yeah, we do.
Um,
Yeah, it's incredible.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming,
Yeah.
but it's always
It's a good time. We
it's
we just
amazing.
laugh. I mean, you meet so many nice people. You see the most amazing things. It really is incredible. I mean, if you're a stitcher, I mean, it's like, like she always
And
what is it you always say? It's like sending a drunk
it's
into a
like sending a drunk into a bar. I mean, that's exactly what it is. And you just have to, like I tell people, I get overwhelmed and I just go into tunnel vision. I have to just kind of focus on,
Follow the list.
yes, because I'm there for a mission to get the things my people want. And, but it's so much fun though, then to bring all that excitement back here to the
Mhm.
shop to share with all the girls and stuff because that's the fun part about it
Yeah,
is
it
is
is. It's a lot of
is sharing that with them.
Watch them go nutty over it.
Yes,
fun.
because they always get excited about what we bring back, and so we're excited about that. But I think that's all we have to share for today. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about anything that we've shown here, feel free to comment. If you'd like to
Give us a like.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you'd like to follow us, we do a Facebook Live over on Facebook under our shop, Bluegrass Blessings Cross Stitch Shop. We've been told it's a hoot to watch.
We've been criticized because we behave too well on.
Floss tube.
Yeah.
Yes. We let it go on Facebook Live, is what we've been told.
Interacting does something to
So,
us.
so you get feedback. I mean, yes, we're talking to you, but we're actually talking to a computer. When we're doing the Facebook Live, comments get to come back and forth, and
Yeah.
it's fun.
We have flash sales on there that I've started calling fight nights because we have some ladies that get kind of brutal over it. And I've been told I'm not allowed to do them anymore because I'm too nice. So, so you take that as you want. If you want to know what really goes on at Bluegrass Blessings, you come watch one of our lives. Okay.
Hope to see you there.
Yeah. So
Come
everybody,
see us in person if you ever get
yes,
a chance. We
exactly.
are in Northeast Kentucky.
Northeastern
I'm from
Kentucky.
Southern Ohio, so I'm always confused. But they call this Northeast Kentucky, although I drive south to get here.
Yeah, it's
And if you're at market next weekend and you
Yeah.
recognize us, come say hi.
oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
So
yeah,
cool.
yes.
yeah. That would
would
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't get. We'll behave. Yeah, yeah, we'll behave.
I won't, but
I'll make her. I'll make her.
if she's around.
I'll be there.
Have a wonderful evening, everybody.
See you
All
in
right.
a few weeks.
Thanks, guys.